welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Here is the Spring League star, Jake Bates, set to get this one going. And off we go from Ford Field. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So here come the Eagles, and they are led by the reigning Super Bowl MVP. What a season for Jalen Hurts. Took the Eagles to the mountaintop. Now his 6th season in the NFL.
This is someone who just seems like every year they just get better and better, Mike, right? I mean, think back, whether it was Alabama to Oklahoma to being a Heisman finalist, going from a backup role to MVP candidate. His development has been fun to watch, and now he's universally considered one of the best all-around quarterbacks in the league, and if they want to leave here with a win, they're going to need him to be just that. Nice job by the defense. They had that one well-read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short game.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. He finds Jahan Dotson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
They get 10 yards on the hook up there. 1st down, Philadelphia.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
1st down.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback, but here we are. Early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and a yard. He's going to tuck it and go. And Hurts wisely going to slide after he's picked up the 1st down.
4 yards.
And this is what you like to see if you're the head coach. Not only does your quarterback know exactly where that 1st down marker is, he's able to pick up the 1st down, but then get himself on the ground. He avoids the big hit and picks up the 1st down.
Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself.
The quarterback could have handed it. He could have kept it himself. I don't really think either option would have turned out much different. Great job by the defense having a plan for the running back and a plan for the quarterback, and they're able to force that carry for no gain.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 6. Dotson, the man in motion. To throw on second down is Hurts. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First down, Eagles.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 7. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. John Dotson was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be 3rd down.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
On 4th down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Three points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Khalif Raymond to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So the Lions come out, and they are led again by Jared Goff. Already year 10 in the league, and half of those 10 with the Lions. Remember, took the Rams to a Super Bowl as well. What a year last year, Greg. 2nd in passing yards in the NFL.
You see Jared Goff now taking the field, and he's coming off one of the best seasons of his career, and he's certainly quieted a lot of skeptics around the league, Mike, and leading this Lions team to the NFC Championship just a season ago. He has his eyes set on taking that next step, and a strong performance here certainly helped him achieve that goal.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 4. Once again, it's Gibbs. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Laporta in motion. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Automatic first down.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you could see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Williams in motion. On second down, Goff. That's over the middle, taken in by Laporta.
Mike, anytime you're facing man coverage, there's three components. One, the release. You got to get off the line and get into your route. Number two, creating separation at the top of the break. And then number three, no matter where the ball is thrown, just go attack it. This is exactly how it's supposed to be done.
From the gun, on third down, it's Goff. Is caught left side by St. Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Eagles offense going to take over now for the second time. They were able to turn that opening drive into points. 3-0 our score as they start again with a first down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Open man, downfield is Smith. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Philadelphia.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
And what a start to this drive. A little bit of everything. First, you get the explosive pass to start it out, and then you follow it up on the ground, picking up good yardage. The ability to weave back and forth as a play caller, it just puts so much pressure on the defense.
Hurts going to keep it on the option. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
You know, Mike, early in my time in Carolina, we were kind of on the forefront of this NFL zone read revolution. Cam Newton, one of the best to ever do it. I have seen up close and personal, when you run the zone read the right way, it is a nightmare for a defense to defend.
That's Goddard in motion. On second down, Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goddard. And he will score! Dallas Goddard! Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Jake Elliott now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Eagles are out to a 10-0 lead.
10. Lions nothing.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here's Craig Reynolds to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Lions offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Laporta in motion. Goff to throw on first down. And that is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it'll bring up second down.
Yeah, a little predictable there. You feel like you just gave up points, and the first thing you want to do is you just want to answer back, and you try to get it all in one play. Nice job by the defensive coordinator, understanding the deep shot was coming, having the right call there. So offensively, just take what's there. You're not going to get all those points back in one play. Take your time, take what's there, sustain the drive. And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. This one caught by Patrick. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it looks like this is going to be a 3-and-out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They've got the 10-0 advantage here early. And they'll see if they can add to it. Beginning on this drive, 1st and 10. Hurts going to hold on to this one.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
A second down throw for Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Yeah, so you can see the screenplay. The timing was just out of whack from the jump. So the key is, Mike, the running back has to stay in phase with his offensive line. If one of them gets out too fast or too slow, the back and the blocking don't marry up, and you see that's why he's taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
It is 3rd and long. They run out of the gun with Barkley. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, they've punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Laporta in motion. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he's going to be knocked down hard in the backfield. Loss on the play, and it's going to bring up fourth down. What a hit. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Here's Jack Fox now as he's on to punt for Detroit. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The Eagles offense ready to get back at it. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Man in motion is Brown. Hurts to the air on 1st down. A pass caught by Saquon. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2. Here's a handoff to Barkley. Barkley's got the 1st down and more. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. Big-time play for Philly. 33 yards.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Once again, it's Barkley. And this won't go for much, maybe a couple, but he does show you that make-you-miss ability that he has.
A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the Lions' 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Now quick throw taken in by Brown. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Gain of 10.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big games like this.
And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Here's Hurts taking a shot downfield for Smith. That is caught. What a throw. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Eagles.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles move further out in front. It is now 17-0. So following the score,
Jake
here
Elliott
comes
to kick off
Elliott
for
to kick this
Philadelphia.
one away. Reynolds now on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Lions offense headed back to take over once more. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 7.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Look at the big guy rumble. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3.
It's a gain of 60
It is a big play there for the Lions.
For a Lion.
That gains an even 60 yards.
First and goal.
Over the course of my career early on, there was a handful of guys that were downfield threats in the passing game, but they did a lot of stuff in the run game. They were really good extra pass protectors.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. Nakobe Dean in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he keeps the legs moving, able to get it down inside the 5.
4-yard line. A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
Third and goal. Throwing here is Goff. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
On 4th down, that brings Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Bates' kick is good. And the Lions are finally on the board. It's 17-3.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
So, after his field goal, Bates back out to kick this one away. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Eagles take over
Devontae
1st
Smith
10
and the rest of the
at their
Philly
own
offense
33-yard line.
heading back onto the field. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. He's got a tight end, Calcaterra, to the left. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
They'll try to sneak it here, and he's going to have an Eagles first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
He'll run again, and he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. On the handoff, this is Barkley. He makes one man miss, but stopped quickly as they hold him to a gain of 1.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Hurts now on 3rd and 2. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
A gain of 11 on the play. And an Eagle.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
The open receiver is Dotson. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat.
And he's in! Devontae Smith, touchdown Philadelphia. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles extend to a 24-3 lead.
Lions 3. Jake Elliott to kick
So following the
off for
score,
Philadelphia.
here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Raymond now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Lions,
The Lions offense ready to get back at it. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Detroit.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
It is 2nd and 6. Throwing, Goff. Quick throw, taken in. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Goff. That's into the hands of the receiver, Patrick. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down?
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break.
2nd down at the Eagles' 16-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. To throw is Goff. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Jalen Carter in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. They'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. And now, where will they mark him? It looks like he's a little bit short, just by about the length of the football. So decision time coming up. It's 4th down.
It came up a little bit short there on 3rd down, but I think the reality is, Mike, they've been in 4-down territory for a while now. You find yourself down multiple scores. You cannot afford to waste any of these possessions.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Lions cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, halftime straight ahead, and we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Scott, thank you very much. We welcome you back on EA Sports for quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Raymond now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Laporta in motion. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet inbound.
It's a gain of 11.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Lions first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard
It's just so impressive to see how good these guys are, especially the veterans, Mike. They've been out there a long time, a lot of experience. They know exactly where they are on the sideline, not only to secure this catch, but to be able to toe tap and drag that 2nd foot That's a big-time play by a big-time receiver. I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Throwing on second down. Goff. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Laporta in motion. Off to throw on first down. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 3 brings up second down at the Eagles' 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's second down and 6. Now this looks like a design run.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down. And out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And he will get into the end zone. St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Lions are able to edge a bit closer.
24, Lions 13.
Scott, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of this second half. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here is Shipley on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Complete to Jahan Dotson. A gain of 4 brings up second down at the 31-yard line.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. He will get this to the 35, a little short of the first down.
He was taken down by Kirby Joseph. It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Third and a yard. They'll run the sneak, and he's going to have an Eagles first down. would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1. They'll motion a tight end right. Now Hurts, going to call his own number. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. It is a big play for the Eagles. 39 yards.
Philadelphia.
And this is why you tailor your offense around a guy like this. I mean, every once in a while, mix in some design runs. He's got such game-changing ability with the ball in his hands. And here, he rips off a big one.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. He'll look forward for a couple. DJ Reader, as usual, from that interior spot with the play.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Inside the 10, it is caught. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Now tapped forward quickly, and this is Brown with it. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
At the 6-yard line.
When you come across on a jet sweep, Mike, you're hoping once you get the ball, all you see is green grass and open space. Well, in this case, he had a lot of unhappy defenders waiting for him, and they're able to put him down behind the line.
The RPO, that one is complete, and he will score again. Devontae Smith, touchdown Philadelphia. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Here's Elliott for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Eagles will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Lions 13.
All right, Scott, thank you. 2nd half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Reynolds now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. And he's had it going in the 1st half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're going to try to keep it going. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Quinyon Mitchell up to make the stop.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
from the 29. Here's 2nd and 7. Once again, it's Gibbs. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Zach Barr, the All-Pro, makes the stop.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Goff to throw. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he is very close to the first down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
Well, they say football is a game of inches, and plays like this explain why. You pick up a little bit more, it's a fresh set of downs. Now on 4th and short, this coach has a decision to make.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Montgomery. And this will be a Lions first down. He's up to the 45-yard line.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
On 2nd down, Goff. Open man, it's Jamison Williams. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
They'll tap this one forward to St. Brown.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences, they know it's coming and it's not going to be a lot of gain.
To the right side, that's St. Brown. Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
19 yards. That's another Lions. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
On 1st down, it's Goff. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. It's a toss play, left to Gibbs. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. From the gun, it's Goff. He's got his big tight end, Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Here's Bates for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Lions are able to cut into the deficit.
Eagles 31, Lions 20.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Avery Williams on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And an Eagle first down.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Hurts going to hold on to this one. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
Gain of 13 yards. And an Eagle first down.
When you're defending Jalen Hurts, Mike, the challenge is not only do you have to try to take away all the weapons at his disposal, but you have to account for him as a runner. And in this case, that's exactly what the offense dials up, and you can see why.
Looking middle, and he's got Brown. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll run the counter with Barkley. Wow, it wasn't for lack of effort. He tried every which way to elude the defense, but he was outnumbered. They finally got him down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of yardage.
At the 19-yard line.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Got his man at the 6. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
Goal at the 4-yard line.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll take it on in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Elliott now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Reynolds now on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Lions offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Goff. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 1. Goff gives it to Gibbs. Give him the 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. They'll go with the sneak. And he is going to have a Lions first down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1.
10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing here is Goff. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
It looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's a handoff to Gibbs, left side. The defense stringing him out. No gain, back to the original line of scrimmage.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the first down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on 4th down.
Here's a designed run. And he's not going to get there. Couple of yards short. And this is going to be a turnover on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The Eagles offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. A tight end in motion now. Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself.
Hurts on the keeper. A 2-yard gain. Brings up 2nd down at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Dotson, the man in motion. On first down, it's Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
7 brings up 2nd down at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 2. Now Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing second and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss, and it brings up fourth down.
On fourth down, here comes Jake Elliott for the Philadelphia field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. This one off the upright. He had the distance, but it's no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
Mike, I'll tell you, off his foot, I thought he had it the entire way. I mean, sometimes you get lucky and the ball kind of kicks in off the upright, but other times you don't. And in this case, the upright sent it right back.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 47-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Patrick motioning here. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
And the left 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
12 more yards.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the fourth quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised to get them right back up on the line of scrimmage and try to score here now that it's 1st and goal.
They've got it at the 8, 1st down and goal. Here's Gibbs. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll get about 4 out of this one. Run after the catch. Hard to come by down here. Here comes 3rd and goal. Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. That is caught to the goal line and in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Bates now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Lions are able to edge a bit closer.
38. Lions 27.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. The Lions call their first timeout, and it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game.
Brings up second down.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Here's 2nd and 9. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. One final chance for this defense. And here's 3rd down. Once again, it's Barkley. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
No gain on
Here's
the
the 3rd and final timeout for the
4th
Lions.
down.
Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Here comes the Eagles punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. Here's 1st and 10. Patrick motioning here. Well, another catch for his favorite target.
To Tim Patrick. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 31-yard line.
Here's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
That's good.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from downtown Detroit.